All right, good morning. We're going to start the 2.4 ready in class today. I'm probably going to do the first couple of the task as well for 2.4, but I'll have that assignment all together, so I'm not going to split the task up. I just want to talk about the ready today. The ready's pretty easy. It says find the y-intercepts of the parabolas, and here's all 6 on the board. State the y-intercept for each of the graphs, then match the graph with its an equation. Well, again, don't think too hard of this. If we look at, and I want to make sure that this is in the picture, if we look at the standard form for an equation, all right, now I know that everything's going to be in there. Standard form says ax squared plus bx plus c, and vertex form is ax minus h squared plus k. And we know from prior knowledge, we know, oops, drop that one. We know what A does. Remember, A opens up or down. We know what H does. H shifts right or left. And we know that K shifts up or down. We know that that's what happens. A tells me stretch or shrink, okay? So small to wide parabola, if you will. But a standard form, what does standard form do? Well, standard form still tells me stretch or shrink. B doesn't really tell me anything. C tells me the y-intercept. Now, it's not the actual y-intercept itself because the y-intercept is an actual point on a value. So let me go through. Let's just identify what the y-intercept is for each of these. Actually, and I'll do the first one and then you can go through and do the rest. So for number 1, we're going to have 0 and -5. That's the y-intercept. So go ahead and pause this and do the rest of them. I told you to pause it and do the rest of them. Hopefully you did. Okay, so if you paused it, double check all these. 0, -5, 0, 4, 0 and 5 for number 3, 0 and 1 for number 4, 0, -1 for 5, and 0, -7 for 6. Well, remember, if my graph opens up, my A value should be positive. Okay, so I'm looking for a positive A value. Nope, nope, yep, yep, nope, yep. So I have a few of them that are a possibility. The easy way to do this is look at the y-intercept, -5. If I input 0, -5, the first one is C. That C value tells me. Next one. What's the next one? +4. Again, it's opening up. So A, B, and E are not possible choices. I'm looking for one with a +4. Oh, gee, right here. It's F. Yes, it is that easy. All right, so let's look at number 4. 0 and 1, opening down, better be one of my negatives. One of these 3. I don't care about whether it stretches or shrinks. I don't care about any of that other stuff. If I input 0 in for here, it negates all of this stuff. The only thing that's left is -1. Well, that's a +1. I want a -1 right here. So 5 is A. You should be able to answer the rest of these. I've done 3 of them for you. Find the other ones. Okay? Pause it and find the other ones, and then I'll actually come back and show you the rest of them. Just so you can make sure you get this right. You got to pause it though. All right, so 1 should be C, 2 should be F, 3 should be B, 4 is E, 5 is A, 6 is D. There you go. And that is the ready. And there's the bell.